ABS-CBN, and of course, sa buong Pilipinas at sa buong mundo. Naka-log on ngayon na fans ng dalawang ito kasi nung last time nag-chat sila separately, and of course si Enrique has been here many times before. So marami na siyang ginawa dito.
Maraming.
Oo, maraming. Diba? So ito, sisimulan na natin. How does it feel now that you're nagbabalik teleserye kayo sa Dolce Amore? And prime time, of course.
It's fun, man. I mean, na-miss namin yung Forevermore, yung team. Kasi same team lang din ng Forevermore. So, alam mo, everyday taping. Parang just wanna be back in the crazy busy schedule again. Nakakamiss din kahit pag nandun ka na sa TV, nakakapagod pero eventually mamimiss mo na. So.
Liza?
Ako excited lang ako for what the fans are going to be able to watch. Kasi parang nakakamiss yung tuwing lalabas kami, yung tatawagin kami by the name of our characters, hindi by the name of Liza or Enrique. Tapos, ewan ko, para sa akin mas gusto ko yun kasi parang tumatatak sa kanila yung character namin. So, I just miss the feeling of having, for our fans looking forward to something every night.
I just have to say, no, syempre ang daming dito live audience na nanunood, mga fans, pero ako talaga, I crush Liza. Si Liza
Yes!
Ano na lalaki
Girl
Liza?
crush.
Si Enrique, girl crush.
Yeah, we've gone long.
Oo, so gat ko lang keeps Enrique, pero si Liza talaga girl. So, pardon me for nag-starstruck ako kay Liza. Okay, what was your initial reaction when this project was offered to you? Right after Forevermore, kasi di ba ang laki ng Forevermore. So, for you guys, kamusta yung feeling nung sinabi na ito yung kwento?
Ako po super excited nung pinitch kasi sinabi agad na pupunta ako ng Italy. So,
Ako
sabi ko, yes!
Ako excited ako dahil sinabi po namin dun to eh. Sarap.
Yun. Tapos, yung story mismo, it's good. Actually, it came from a real life situation from a guy who plays soccer talaga in Italy. So, parang, it was influenced by him, pero not really like his. Pero,
Parang inspired by.
Somewhat like.
How about you?
Well, I was happy kasi babalik na kami na private time. Tsaka yung mga fans, yung patapusin Forevermore, parang nagalit pa nga sila dahil they didn't want it to end. Yun lang, I'm just happy na matutuwa ulit yung mga pamilya namin. Natutuwa dahil yung character namin nag-switch. So sabi, yes, at least may iba naman. Kasi sa Forevermore ako yung mayaman.
Yes!
Medyo...
Bait lang po, guys!
Guys! Normal na buhay. Normal na buhay. Tapos, ngayon nag-switch na. So, it's nice to change and, spice things up.
And I think when the fans saw the trailer, mas na-excite sila kasi this one's very different. The trailer pa lang. Kumbaga sa roles niya pa lang, ibang-iba na.
Tsaka maraming comedy sa show. Parang halos lahat na eksena nagawa ko, comedy.
Parang ang eksena niyo pa lang ni Liza.
Yeah.
Oo, nakakatawa na agad. Ito, Forevermore before, alam naman natin na every episode was a trending one. And kung mag-check ka ng online, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everybody was posting about it. Was there any pressure for you guys to make it like trending for this one also? For Dolce Amore?
Oo naman po, kasi lahat ng tao lagi nila sinasabi na parang sana katulad pa rin siya ng Forevermore na at saka syempre there's that pressure from the management, from the people because we came from a very nice show that everyone learns about. So syempre they're going to expect the same thing from this show, but para sa akin po it's a whole new thing. It's a different story, different technique in how we portray our characters. So I'm not gonna say it's gonna be exactly like Forevermore, but sana the outcome, sana magustuhan ko rin po.
Ken?
Well, ako naman, more than sana maging trending yung show, parang gusto ko yung feeling na natutuwa yung tao pag napapanood nila. Kasi, syempre, we just want we're making it like a light show. Light siya, kahit may mga drama, may bali pa rin ng comedy. Kasi, syempre, pag pagod yung mga tao, after working the whole day, pag uwi nila, syempre, mas nakaka-drain pag puro drama, iyakan nakikita nila. So, syempre, pag medyo light, kahit hindi mo nanonotice kapag nanonood ka, hindi mo nahalata pag nakasmile ka rin pala, di ba? Kasi nadadal sa show. So that's what we want. We just want to make it light na mag-enjoy yung tao. At siyempre, in that process, yung training na siya. We just want people to enjoy it. So.
Paano kayo naghanda para this, not just for your role, but for this big project?
Ako po
Stretching. Joke lang.
Italian lessons and yun lang, basically.
Ako Ako, Italian lessons. Wala. Ako wala kasi walang lesson eh.
Pinakas mo ba yung magiging, ano mo,
Oo,
sequel?
nag-well.
Okay, guitar lessons pala tama. Guitar lessons, saka yung pananalita. Pero yung mga S na S, yun try ko bawatan sa mga talita.
Pinagkaganda ka daw ba? Kasi talagang na-excite yung mga fans. So nakita ko na-excite mo ni Liza. Na parang na-excite, di ba, yung mga fans. So nakita excite na niya ni Liza na parang pa-sexy ka. Tapos parang nag-ahalik ko kay Liza. So,
Yes. Abangan po nila yung mga hubaran scenes niya.
ay!
Sobrang macho po.
Eto, meron akong cute na nabasa lang na chat from a fan dito sa ating chat room. Nakakatawa na yung question, pero sana masagot ni Liza. Yung curl mo daw dito ng hair mo, paano? Kasi tumatak yung curly hair niya sa forevermore.
Parang medyo naging hawig na eh. Kasi nung nasa Italy kami, yung hairstylist and makeup artist po, Italian, so hindi niya alam masyado gamay yung hair ko. Ang ginagamit niyang pangkulot sa hair ko, yung ginagamit kong pangkulot ni Agnes. So medyo naging kagaya ng curls ni Agnes. Pero nung pagdating sa Philippines,
Eventually.
wavy dito. Kasi yung makeup artist and hairstylist ko, they know how to take care of it.
Yan, na dahil nga tumatak ang curly hair ni Agnes, may nagpa-curl dito para kay Liza.
Okay naman yung ganyan. Ayoko na yung sobrang girly.
Okay, mamaya itababa ko pa. Kay Liza.
Kasi kay Agnes sobrang girly.
Okay, moving on. Kasi sa mga interviews nyo talagang sinasabi nyo na different, very different yung roles nyo dito. But if you have to name one quality na talagang iba dun sa quality ni Agnes or ni Sanders sa Forevermore, ano yun? One quality lang.
Siguro si Serena, she's more mature. Kasi si Agnes, the whole time, she was she was a kid kasi. In this story, I'm very independent. Pero like Agnes, she'll do everything for her family. But in a more mature manner.
Well, yung kasi yung Dolce Vita, yung characters namin, kumpara sa Forevermore, mas mature yung problema. Hindi lang sa family. It's kasi,
wide.
ampun kasi kami dito eh. So, it's finding who we are. You know, true identity, ano ba, yung love, wala pa yun sa isip nila. It's just, we wanna find out kung sino ba talaga kami. Tsaka yung mga debts o yung mga nagawa sa akin ng pamilyang magpunta sa akin, how to repay them back. So yun ang goal niya. Yun ang goal nila. Anak buhay, iba yung so it's just, they wanna make it siguro a little mature. Kumpara sa ko, they wanna see
Ayan, at dahil of course sa Dolce Amore, ibang klaseng kilig na naman ang mararamdaman ng ating mga kapamilya because of course, Liz Ken. So, syempre may mga tanong tayo about of course you guys, aside from the teleserye. Ang tanong nila, if you would have to rate yung closeness nyo ngayon or yung friendship nyo ng isa't isa from 1 to 10, 10 being the closest. Yes, Ken. 10 being the closest, 10.
10 because I am 10. 10, 20
Oh, okay. Liza.
10, sabi
Ganyan.
10.
Siko. Ito naman, kung 10, o sabi niyo 10, magbigay kayo ng 3 bagay na kumbaga kayo na nakakaalam about each other. Or something na parang trivia about each other.
Na Marinos?
Oo, pwede din. Mas maganda. Mas maganda yung trabaho.
Siya, nihirapan siya umutot. Pag umutot minsan, kumutot ako. Hirapan ko, wala ka naman, lul. Pero wala talaga, wala ako eh. Ako naman baliktad,
Siya
sobrang
sobrang baho. Tapos uutot yan sa tabi ko pa para maamoy ko. Tapos uutot siya, tapos titingin lang siya sa akin. Hihintay niya. Okay, you put it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one. Next. Second one.
Ano ba? Ayoko ng suka. Alam mo,
Everybody knows that though.
siya allergic sa suka.
Everybody knows
Sabi ko,
that.
kaya ko alam eh.